Welcome to August 1823 Stitchers, where we are
crazy for cross stitch and crazy for our birthday month.
Yes.
Cake time.
And that is Sally.
And that's Angie.
And this is Gus, who is not going to last much longer in my lap. But I wanted you all to meet him because he's my buddy now. And today is August 28th. And this is Flosstube 39.
Yes.
We are going to follow the usual events. Do you have any finishes?
I do. I just got to figure out where I put my freaking phone.
I have no FFOs and no finishes.
I do, but I gave it away because it was her birthday. So let me pull up a picture on the phone. I have a couple of things to tell you the truth. The first one, I did the Satsuma Street Happy Halloween. It's the perforated paper Halloween ornament, and Angela loved it. It was part of her birthday present. And then I have a great nephew who's coming. He's due the first week in November, but he may be a Halloween baby, which would be interesting. Because that's, yeah, that would definitely be interesting. But I finished part of his gift. I made him a hat, and I made it out of, this isn't baby yarn, this is just your regular worsted weight yarn. And it's a nice, pretty dark forest green because this bedroom's going to be the jungle baby jungle animals. And then I made a baby blanket, and I did the corner to corner technique, which it's easy. I did mine with double crochet. You start in the corner, you keep adding till you want it as wide as you want it, and then you start decreasing to make it into a square. So those are my FFOs. I'm gonna put that back in. I have a birth announcement for him. I ordered from Amazon. It's a kit. And it's got the jungle animals, but it is not as complicated or detailed as his brother's, because his brother's was a Stony Creek, and I refuse to do that one again. Anyway, both he and his brother have an A name for their middle name, but he's going to be Jack Alexander. And so I'm thinking that is all of my FOs and FFOs.
Okay.
Yes.
So next we have new starts, but before that, let's show our calendars.
Oh yeah. I stitch something every single day, and in August I beach stuff. And the highlight just means I've caught up with my temperature chart.
I stitched usually at least 2 things every day, and this was my month of any whale with a whip because it's my birthday month. So
any whip the whale.
Any whip with the whale. Very good. And I did a couple of things that weren't whale related, but mostly it was whales. And that's what you're going to see today.
All right, you want to do our temperature chart first, so that's the thing you and I have together.
Okay.
All right, so as if you've been following us for a while, then you know that Angie and I are both doing a temperature stitch along for this year. It's very commemorative this year because it's my 60th birthday, which was last Saturday. It was great. I had Friday night, my friends had a party for me. I thought we were just getting together for dinner and hanging out. Oh no, it was a surprise party. So there were presents.
So Sally's doing cats,
yes,
and I'm doing dogs.
Right, and I'm caught up to yesterday, and I even got the little mouse in the corner done. I still hadn't finished the window, but it's okay. So I'm coming around here. We're back in the oranges now. One of these days, last Friday, it only in Florence. Well, in Florence, I only got 78. So we ended up not having a pool party. We just played games at the party, and I played a new game, Headman's. Don't want to play it again. Not my favorite. But I did the little mouse here, And so, oh, and on my birthday, the 23rd, I just backstitched it with the around the square with the color of the temperature.
Well, our lowest day in Hartsville was 80 degrees. I was not here though. I was at the beach, and if I had done the beach temperatures, they'd have been much lower. Because I froze at the beach last week, but that's where I spent a lot of my time.
Well, you were just chilly. You didn't actually freeze.
Well, no,
you
I
didn't
didn't
get down
freeze.
to 32 degrees.
No, but there's where I am, and if when I come back around here, I get to do a fire hydrant. I'm so excited to do something besides a paw.
Yeah, I am kind of tired of these prints, these footprints. I think there's a calico cat in mine. I think I'm gonna change it and make it gray to match my cat, gray and white.
Yeah, there's a dog at the top of mine, and I'm gonna make it black when I get to it.
Put a little bit of white on his face.
Yep.
Or-
He looks like an
or
old
Gus?
dog, like Gus does. Gus looks old, but he's only 2.5 years old.
That's just the way his coloring came out.
Some people
Wasn't this a new
think
start?
have spoken that maybe it's because he was so abused in his early life, because when he came to the farm that he crawled onto, he was pretty abused and neglected, I guess.
What, Angie, wasn't this considered a new start? Did you show
Yes,
it last
that
time?
is a new start. We did not show it.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and show it since I haven't stitched on it yet.
Okay.
And I watched Stitch with My Lily yesterday. It was 12 days old. I had not caught it when it first came out. They filmed it back in the middle of August. And Caitlin was talking about this, but she's a middle starter, so she was talking about how she started in the middle. But we're kind of joining in. Angie and I are joining in the sow, but we're stitching it together. So Angie has certain parts that she wants to stitch, and she's left me with some of the bigger parts to stitch. So we'll see. I do get to stitch the Bad Witch and the Flying Monkeys. So the Wicked Witch of
And
the West
Emerald
and the Flying
City
Yeah.
with the specialty
Okay,
cloth.
no. See, that's why I was avoiding that one, because that's not going to be my favorite part, I don't think. But anyway, so Angie started it. We're stitching it on 16 count peridot by Fiber on a Whim, and we're just using DMCs. We did not pay the extra to get the overdyes.
No.
And we didn't convert any overdyes. We just, whatever Alfor's called for. So Angie has got the cabin, the tornado, some of the yellow brick road, and some flowers, and Dorothy and Toto. And in the book, the Wicked Witch of the East shoes were silver, not red. They changed them to red for the movie, so it would show up better. I have a Find It. It's got a bunch of plastic pellets, and it's got all these little things that you look for. You shift it around, and in it, it's got the silver slipper. So I will be, the next part, the part that I'm going to be stitching will be the mice in the field, and the mouse queen, right here.
Which is in the book.
It is.
But not the movie.
Not in the movie.
One reason I like this pattern is because it's more literature based.
Well, exactly. All right, and then that was it. Yeah.
I had 2 new starts. First, I'm stitching along with, is it Kayla? I'm stitching with my little leaf.
That's it, Kayla. What did I call her?
I don't
Caitlin.
know.
I think I called her Caitlin. Sorry, Kayla.
And it's Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, and I love Eeyore, so I had to start with Eeyore. I'm doing these little bookmarks, and Eeyore's far left, and I did 1/4 of the pattern, so it doesn't have any back stitch on it yet, but you begin to see his little eye,
Oh, that's so cute.
and then his other eye is just starting.
Oh, I need to borrow this so I can do Tigger.
And yeah, so I wanted to make the Eeyore bookmark first. I wanted to start with the small, and that's what I did. And then the other is kind of a new start, but And I'll be stitching out on Wednesdays. That's in my plans.
Oh, you know what? I do have a FO that I forgot to pull out.
Is it's kind of combined with Summer Quaker. Summer Quaker has a mermaid on it in the pattern, and I don't want to do the mermaid. So I found this pattern of orcas, and I started this one right here to see if it would fit, and it's going to fit. So you can see it's back and it's flipper down here, and it's going to fit, and I think I might be able to squeeze all 3 in, but I know I'm going to be able to squeeze 2 in.
Make sure you have an odd number of them.
I'm going to, before I do the other ones, I'm going to do that green border with an inchworm border, I call it. This part right here, I'm going to do it over as far as I can go, and see if the orca is going to fit. But at least I got one orca and I'm happy. So
there you go. All right, I'm backtracking. I showed progress last month or earlier this month on my quintessential Frisian Smalls. It's a collaboration between Evertote, Modern Folk Embroidery, and Roxy Floss Co. And I picked the 20 count porcelain fabric and the Thalloy red. And so I got the pinky done. I haven't fully finished it yet. But as you see, all I have to do is trim around the outside, fold it in half, and just you whip stitch the back stitches around. So
I believe
I
that's
did have another FO. I'm sorry, just out of order because I didn't bring any notes. I'm pet sitting at someone else's house, and I made a quick stop at my house to pick up a couple of extra things that I needed, and just didn't I don't even know where I put my notebook. I'll start another one.
Don't know if I have a picture of the Summer Quaker.
I did not bring my Summer Quaker with me, but I'm sure most of you are familiar with this. The Summer Quaker from Leela's Studio.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of it to show
You
you.
don't have a cover picture.
I don't know where it is, but just to continue with the orca things, I had this bottom left corner finished, and I decided to go up so I could do the whales. And so I got the little blue crab in. I was excited about the blue crab because a lot of the crab patterns have a red one.
Red is cooked.
If they're out in the wild, they're red. Somebody cooked it and then threw it out or something.
Yeah.
Because anyway, I got the seaweed done. I'm almost done with the top half of this whale, but I went ahead and worked forward so I could check on the orca situation. So
is that the actual color of the fish?
that's what they said.
Because my color is a little different.
But I'm using old bobbinated.
Oh.
So I don't know.
I gotcha.
Why
I gotcha.
okay. So that's. Do you want to do another one? Well,
Yes. I had shown some progress last time on my frosted pumpkin snow globes, and so this is the one I'm working on. It's Rudolph, and they've since come out with the Halloween set. But I did stitch that frog, but that was for a friend. I don't usually stitch Halloween, and so here's my progress. I'm pretty much through with the blue all the way over here, and I'm through with the reindeer except for his feet. I haven't put his feet in yet. So he's footless. Yeah, I got his legs. I just don't have his feet in. Oops. Sorry. There we go. So he's
cute.
The top is mostly done. It's like 2/3 done. And then I just have to work on the bottom.
Is this a gift or just...
No, it was they did a Snow Globe Collection Club a couple of years ago, and I ordered it, and it's been sitting.
It's adorable.
Thank you. And it was the new start for August. Of course, the whip I was supposed to work on was my Angel of Love, and It's still sitting in the foyer at my
Sometimes
house.
if we don't get in the mood for it.
No, well, I just I was working on other things.
My next one is based on that. Adelaide Stitches started an orange fabric sow, and this has orange in it, but you can't hardly tell. It looks very yellow. It's called Autumn Sun, and what I'm putting on it, I don't do Halloween. A lot of people doing the orange fabric, they have, witches and ghosts and all kinds of stuff. I don't do Halloween. But I do gory, and this one's gory. In 2022, I won an ink circles pattern for the value of $10 or less from Laura at Stitching by the Shore. And so what I got was Mantis Life. I love it because as a past English teacher and librarian, it's a pun on the book Eat, Pray, Love. But this one says love, pray, eat. Pray, P-R-E-Y. Mm-hmm. And it shows the praying mantis eating her mate.
That's what they do.
So I don't do Halloween, but I'll do gory. And so I decided it was perfect for this orange fabric sow.
Yeah, you can see.
And so this is what I came up with. I've just been doing the borders. It has 3 borders. So I'm going to be on the borders for some time. But once I get the borders done, there'll be nothing to do the praying mantis and such.
Alrighty. Well, my next piece is my Beatles piece. My yellow submarine. I got a little bit of work on it. I actually uploaded it to Pattern Keeper and stitched a little bit more. I finished up the yellow rainbow, the yellow part of the rainbow, and then came back since I still had thread in my needle and started working on the yellow submarine part, extending it across. And yes, I have hanging threads, dangling threads, dangling chads. Never mind. Anyway, and this is on a piece of hand-dyed 20 count Ada by a company that no longer dyes fabric. And that's my progress on that. I haven't worked on it in a while though. I wanted to finish up my baby blanket, and so that took some precedence.
Speaking of any whip with a whale, my tiny decision wheel said I next had to work on fishing ships. This one has the big whale and the little whale, and I managed to get the big whale outlined and the little whale finished in the time that I had after I spun it on my wheel. This is on Bestitch Me. I haven't been saying the fabric, but if you look on our Google Doc underneath, down in the description, you can click on that and it'll tell you what fabric, what floss, if it's any, but generally it's DMC.
DMC, yeah.
This is O2, which is a light gray on Bestitch Me Ocean. And that's what I could get done in the time that I had to work on that one.
It looks nice.
So,
that's a restart for you.
Yes, that's fish and chips. I started it with black, and black was just too dark on that darker fabric. So I love working with the silver a lot more.
Well, that's good.
So, but
Oops, sorry.
gotta get some magnetic loops because I have too much fabric hanging down. Gets in my way.
Well, my last whip is the one for my birthday year, and it says Eyes on the Sparrow. And I have not worked on it in a couple of weeks, but I did finish up to page 8. So I got another page finished, and I'm seriously thinking about, because I'm at that point where it's the word, and again, I have hanging threads, okay, because I just do that. But I'm at the spot where the line of words is, and I'm thinking about just going on all the way across to the other side.
Oh, that's so pretty.
So page 8 is where the house is. It's about right there. Right in here.
Yeah.
Is the page 8. And then it just kind of repeats. The next one, it'll finish up the house, and then they'll have it's got an urn, and then I've got to make sure that I remember to put the deer down on the on top of this, because I got a lot on him and then realized that he needed to be up a stitch, but he's not. So he's going to be over here sitting on page 9. And then there's only, after I do that page, there's only a partial page for here. And then I can get down and I'll eventually get to the Adam and Eve part down here in the Tree of Life.
Okay.
And it's Mushroom Lugana 2/2 on 28 count. DMC conversion. Well, it's not the most updated conversion. I used what Beth had in the book from 20 years ago. And then there was one that wasn't there and I just used my own conversion on that. Because it overdies. Did I what?
Did you bring the Beatles?
I already showed the Beatles. You were working on something. You were pulling out your whip
I
with a
didn't
whale.
even notice.
Sorry.
Well, I'm showing the Beatles now.
That's fine. We don't have to show them together.
In this beautiful bag that I got from Barefoot from Sally for my birthday,
Well, I put it in
I have the Beatles.
bag 2.
And you've already seen the pattern,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just going to show you what I did. I did I Spy with Laura Stitching by the Shore, and 2 of the prompts came from this because one said I Spy Green and another said I Spy Orange. So when I finished the green, I was able to do it.
I think it goes that way.
No, this is on the top.
You sure?
Yep, this is on the top. According to the pattern I have.
Wait a minute. Well, you know, I did screw up those numbers for you.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
orange
you're
is on
right.
the
I
top.
see what you're saying.
So
I got you, because I did the yellow part.
So I'm trying to do all the rainbow before I do anything else in this pattern.
No, I had to go work on the submarine.
But that was one that I did that we decided to do together, but each do our own.
Yeah.
We have different, and we don't count those on our whip list if we're doing it together.
It's on the August 1823 whip list, which we haven't created yet.
Yes, we haven't created that Google Doc.
Correct, the Google Doc, because it's hers, mine, and ours.
Yeah. So, anyway, did you have one next?
That's all my whips.
Oh, okay.
These are plans.
All right. So any whip with the whale, the next thing I drew, or a tiny decision wheel drew for me, was Ocean of Wisdom 2 by Erica Michaels. And this is the one where I cut the fabric wrong. So I had to adjust by leaving out the lighthouse part of the pattern, which is a shame because I love that lighthouse. But
you could do it on another piece of fabric,
and
just make it to a
they
ornament.
show it, you know, as a pillow, you know, elsewhere.
Make it as an ornament.
But this is where I am on it. I'm just about got done with the word your, and then I've got to finish that line of waves over it before I do soul. And then there's 10 little fishies underneath there, and I'll be done with it because I had to leave out the lighthouse part.
Actually, there's only 9.
9 little fishies.
Unless that one's so light you can't see it. Because there's 4 on that side and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side.
Okay.
Yeah, odd number.
9.
Odd number.
9.
Feng Shui will tell you odd is.
So again, it's a whip with a whale, just a little tiny whale.
No, you'd already stitched that well though.
And it says watch the whales, which I'd love to go do, but very expensive. But that won't be happening. I'll watch them on
Well, sometimes
YouTube.
sometimes that you can see them out in the ocean when you're at the beach.
Yeah. So that one,
Well, mainly dolphins. I don't guess you see too many whales.
I didn't make too much progress too fast. This one, what do I have in here?
That's coffee
This
magic.
is the coffee magic that we did together. And while I'm getting another one out, maybe you can
Talk about coffee
get out.
magic.
Well, you need to get out the part that you did because
Oh, that's right,
maybe
because
you did.
I did do some, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, well, this is looking good. All right, so this is one of those that Angie and I are doing together. So I had it for a while, and we switched it a little bit earlier. We were going to switch it today, but I had gotten to a stopping point percentage wise, which I probably should have gone ahead and finished out the dragon, but I did this. You can see the dragon's wing and foot, and part of his tail coming down, and I did do the little crab right there before I went to the dragon. And that put us at 21%, but when I sent it to Angie, it came up not at that percentage. And I don't know if I just did something wrong with Pattern Keeper, or we'll worry about that.
I'll have to look at the computer,
But
at least now the whale looks like more like a whale, because before, without that little part that I added, it looked like one weird
it
fish.
did look like one of those deep sea ones that were down in there.
Like a gar or something.
Yeah, and like Angie said, she's been working on it, so she's added some more of the whale. She's started with the baleen part, or it kind of looks like the baleen part of the baleen whale, but anyway. So yeah, I did this part and then the dragon out to the back side, because I'd already done these curly cues and the coffee thing at the bottom.
I will be the one continuing on this.
Because I will be continuing on the Emerald City.
And
I'll fix it back.
okay, I'll just leave it out.
I can fix it back right now.
So another one that Sally and I decided to do together, much to her chagrin, probably.
Oh no, Angie said I'm doing this and I'm doing these, and you can do the rest of them.
I asked if you were interested in doing
I
this.
said it'd be fine.
Okay.
I like working on perforated paper.
I've
It's
never
nice
done
little...
a Satsuma Street
wait.
perforated paper, and I wanted to do one. And the first 5 of the 12 days of Christmas were available, and I started with the French hen because I was born in France, and I felt like it was time. It was something that I should do for me.
Yours coming along real good.
I'm working on him, and I will keep working on him this month, even though he doesn't fit in with my plan. I'm going to be adding him.
Yeah, but
in there.
September is Monday, so it's not like August is. We don't have too many more days in August.
Yeah. So I want to get some whales done, some more on some whales. I want to finish that orca if I can.
Well, you can always keep that in your rotation.
Anyway,
yeah, because you started it as a plan in August, but that doesn't mean it has to cut off just because August finishes.
Right.
Oh, here you're I didn't fix those back. I'm sorry.
So I'll be continuing to work on Coffee Magic because it's my turn, and I'll be continuing to work on French hen. And I also plan on doing 2 others.
Well, I've got the 5 golden rings with me where I'm staying, and that's an easy stitch.
That's the other one
that I have to do.
That you said you would do.
Okay.
I'm doing 3 and you're doing 2.
Right, and so then in the next group, I'll do 2 and you do 3.
Yeah.
That'll work.
So, any whip with the whale, of course, should come in the whale bag. This is the Mighty Wonder whale that from Owl Forest Embroidery, and Sally made it into a project bag for me. And of course, a whale has to reside in here.
Which whale is in there?
And this one is the Celestial Orcas, which I really want to get done as much as Summer Quaker. So the 2 whales that I'm going to be working on in September, those will be the 2 I choose whenever I can. See, that's Celestial Orcas. And I worked on the mother whale, the front half of her. I got everything done but black. Only thing left on her in the front half is black. So I got to do all that black, and then I continue working on the mama. But this one's going to take me a while, but it'll be one that I work on next year to try to get to a finish. But I'm going to work on it this year too to get more of it done. So, especially when I need fill-in, that's going to be perfect for fill-in.
See, I just don't like doing. I don't like outlining it and then going back and filling in because I feel like my stitches don't. Yeah. Especially around the corner. So I just like to go row by row. Maybe that's why this works for us.
Yeah.
We each have our own little
quirks. All right, so we're getting close to the end.
My goodness, you worked on a lot of stuff.
I did. This one was one I was supposed to start. I did not start it, so.
Which one was that?
This is the home prayer.
Oh.
That reminds me of that song, To see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, follow thee more dearly, day by day.
Oh, day by day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It reminds me of that, but it's not quite the words of that. And so this is the next to last one. This is not a whale. This is the one this is my whale right now this month, because I want to get the peacock done next. I got Super Mario done last month, and this peacock is the one I want to finish next. And all I got to do is fill in the body, with it's not just filling though. There's a lot of that confetti stuff in there, and Quaker pattern in the middle of the belly too.
See, I would do the background first and leave the holes for the Quaker, and then put the Quaker in, because I don't like to count.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm going to finish that wing first, because that wing is bugging me.
Oh, yes.
So I'll finish that wing, and then I'm going to work on probably from the tail up. So
you don't have about 7 rows on that wing.
So he's good. Peacock's looking good, but he's exhausted, and so is the steering wheel cover that I've been using as a grime guard. He's been not happy with me. So, but that's number 1 on my list for September to work on, as we'll talk about in plans. And this is the last one, and it's the only one I have.
You have a Christmas bag.
That's this is the bag that Sherry gave me when we went to, and I couldn't find.
Oh.
The one that when we went to the retreat.
Oh.
And so because it has snow on it, I have Whale Hello there in it. And it's the last of the polar plunges for me to do, folks. And when I get that done, that'll be another check mark on the year of whips.
That's the narwhal.
Oh, die.
I didn't think that looked like the whale.
Okay, let's try that one. That's Whale Hello there.
Which was the first one in the series, if I'm not mistaken.
And I had the whale done last time, except for its eyes. And the only thing I've done is added a little bit of waves. When the tiny decision wheel came up, I just couldn't get motivated to work on it. I was ready to work on the bigger patterns. So
oh my!
I didn't. Anyway,
I'm
didn't.
shocked.
I didn't work on it too much, but I'm going to finish it this month. That and the peacock are my
goals.
2 big ones that I'm going to finish if I can. And when I finish this whale, then I'm going to replace it with another whale, that I can work on.
So you continue on with your was.
Yeah, and let me get in there.
Oh, I think we can go on to
so that is
now, can we?
all of the whips. So it's time for needles up. Do you have any needles up?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just watching my usuals.
I just have one, and I was discussing it with Sally beforehand because I had it playing, because I'm still trying to figure out where she's from. This is Woolly Sheep, and she has 993 subscribers. Please go and subscribe to her. She's very talented stitcher. She's doing
7 more subscribers.
That modern folk embroidery one that the runner stitcher's doing for his whip into shape, that a lot of people are doing for the whip into shape.
No,
he's doing it in green. She's doing it in purple.
No, long. Oh, I didn't know what he was doing, cause I know Stuart was doing the Long Dog Saga in his red color.
No, this is
I don't know what Andrew was
it's
doing.
the one with the bowls of berries and all that, the birds and all that stuff in it.
Oh, is it with put a bird on it?
No,
that's not that one.
No, that's
EJ from Sunshine.
It
is put a bird on it. It is a
it?
modern folk embroidery. Yes, it is.
Well, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Anyway.
Okay. He has so many.
We think she might be Irish or Scotch.
Was it the Fruits of Plenty?
Fruits of Plenty. That's what she's working on. And she's doing it in purple, and it is gorgeous.
It is.
And everything she does is very good. And so please go subscribe to her. She only needs 7 people. Please. Woolly Sheep. It's hard to miss. Wooly, I think. It might be 2 L's, but I think it's 1. But it's Woolly Sheep. hard to miss that title.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only Needles Up I have. Now I do have 3 books to recommend because I went to the beach. Guess what I did? Besides Stitch, I read. I don't sleep a lot, so I read a lot at night. And this is one that I just finished at 5:30 this morning.
Oh, you can return those tomorrow then.
This is Pause to Remember, PAWS, and it's in a Magical Cat series. And Hercules and Owen are the cats, but they belong to a librarian named Kathleen, and she solves mysteries. And her cats, of course, help her because they have these magical abilities. And this one, the end surprised me. Normally I can tell halfway through the book who the person that's responsible is. But this one caught me by surprise. So I would say this one, I would give 5 stars. A lot of the other ones I do 4 and 3 because I don't get surprised, you know. But these are really quick reads and they're funny and adorable. So I would recommend that series. Then the next series that I read part of was the Cat in a Stacks series. And this is about another librarian who owns a cat named Diesel. And Diesel is a Maine Coon that's like 40 pounds or something like that. And he helps, he just keeps everybody calm mostly. He doesn't help solve mysteries like the magical cats do. And it's a little bit more serious, but it's still enjoyable. It's one of my favorite series, actually. It starts with number 1, I think it's called Murder Past Due. And a lot of the titles do have to do with library because he's a reference librarian at a college and also at a public library. He does part-time, so it's a good series. I would highly recommend it. By Miranda James is the author of that one. Forgot to say Sophie Kelly about the other one. Her name was right in your face. Now this book was the best of them all. I would give this 10 out of 5 stars. This is The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. And it's actually part 2. I didn't read part 1. Part 1 was something shop. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, it's about this
The Spell Shop
librarian. Not meant, these aren't, it just happens that these happen to be librarians. I don't specifically go after these because they're library. But this is also a librarian who gets caught doing magic, so they turn her into a statue. And 6 or 7 years later, she gets dumped on this island when the only gardener for the greenhouse that has all these wonderful, miraculous plants and plant worlds asks for a sorcerer because he feels like they need magic to keep the greenhouse from failing because the previous sorcerer had died, and ever since then some of the worlds, the plants just died and the greenhouse part just failed. The glass would crack in, you know, that part, and it was and one by one the worlds were collapsing. So he felt like they needed a sorcerer, and they sent him this statue of someone who all she did was find the ingredients and then put them together, and it was her first time of magic, and they sent her to help with the island. Well, it turns out that's all they needed was someone to, you know, put the mystery of what's happening to the greenhouse together. And it's also about the magic of community and everybody working together to save this greenhouse. It's just, it's very deep to me and very enjoyable. So I would highly recommend The Enchanted Greenhouse. That's all the books that I've read this past couple of weeks. All right, so do we do haul next?
Yeah, haul and City Kindness.
Okay. because I didn't include some haul the last time that people were asking me why I didn't. So I'm going to include it.
Oh, well, I didn't. Yeah, I just had some patterns and some other stuff for the house.
Well, there was one specific piece they wanted to see that I bought.
And what was that?
And
Oh, that piece, your canvas
we
piece?
went to Sandy's Cross Stitch on the Go in Hendersonville, North Carolina. In the first half of August, we spent like 4 or 5 days there.
Mhm. Well, it was
And-
end of July, into August.
Yeah. And yeah, it was, because we came back on August 2nd, that's
Yeah.
right. Anyway, I had chosen this piece to do, but it was beyond my strength because you had to try to get this pearl
Pearl
cotton,
cotton, which is a thicker thread.
through mono canvas twice, you know, and it was tough for me to do. And so when I took it, when we went to Sandy's, I took it back and I said, I need help because I can't get this done. And she said, well, I didn't realize that you would have to do everything twice on it when I sold it to you, so I'll make you a deal. And so the deal she made was that if I paid $30 for the framing, she would give me her copy of what she had done of it. So now I have this pattern that I wanted to do,
Fully done.
fully completed. What a deal. And isn't that gorgeous?
That's
It's,
how she did that.
So,
I'm looking to see how they did the framing part.
So, I can't wait to figure out where I'm gonna put this. We need to find a place behind us, I think,
Oh, yeah, I
because it's
agree.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
So-
got some iridescent, it's got some beads
Yeah.
on it, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I think that this will look very good behind us when we need to
might
figure
move
out
our
where
ladder
we're
and
gonna put it.
another hook up.
So that was the biggest thing I got from Sandy's. Then I also got from, Sue Hillis retired, and it was driving me crazy because I'd been waiting to buy some of her patterns. I love Sue Hillis, but I hadn't bought some of the patterns. And one of them that I wanted to buy was the soldiers on the sleds. And so Sally actually found it in the store for me, and it was, I believe, the last copy.
Might have been one more.
And Sandy also had the sleds, but they're going to need to be painted white, which Sally kindly offered to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some spray paint.
Yeah, so I'll buy some spray paint. She tells me what to buy at Hobby Lobby or whatever, and I'll go
Walmart's
buy it.
cheaper.
Walmart. Okay. Just tell me what to buy, and I'll do
White
it
spray
because.
paint, whether
But
you want matte
first,
or
I need
gloss.
to get some soldiers done so
Yeah,
we
you do
can
need to stitch
fully
them.
finish them. So that was one. Now, one thing that I found at the store that I fell in love with was this fabric.
That is green. That is some green.
I don't know what color it is.
It's green.
It's just a green, and she made me a deal for buying what she had left on the boat, and I bought the whole thing because I can see myself doing that, using that for lots of different things, because I like using blues and greens to stitch on. I don't like whites and browns. So I got that piece, and then I got this set of from By the Bay.
Oh, the lighthouse.
It's the lighthouses, which I hadn't seen them before, so I was excited to get them. I also had to get another pair of clip-on magnifying glasses. These are 4-point clip-ons because they're getting harder and harder to find.
Yeah, they're magnet clips.
And she had a table in another room that when you bought the items that were there, the proceeds went to the people who were flooded out in western North Carolina. So I got these hoops for finishing. I figured I'll stitch them in a Q-snap, but put them in a hoop to
Her
fully finish
finisher
it.
will put them in a
Yeah. So
I don't see anything doing that at all.
no, but we talked about that.
I'm fine.
Um,
Well, you dubbed me the finisher. I'm now
That's
trying to
what she
live.
is.
I'm trying to live up to that
those
title.
I think that the only thing left is what's in this sack,
What's in that sack?
and this sack is perforated paper because you know, with what's going on with the tariffs and stuff, this perforated paper is not made in the United States. So
No,
I went
which
ahead
one
and got
makes
it had blue and red,
Mm.
which I didn't have. I got silver and gold and black, I think, but I don't have blue and red. I got
Is that green?
I don't really know what color that is. It's like a brown green. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's green. Let's see. It's painted perforated paper.
Yeah.
It's called Holly Green. It's 14 count.
Okay. And so that, and then I got,
You got the bird.
this has been haunting me ever since I first went to Sandy's 20 some years ago. She has these finches displayed everywhere, and I could have bought one finch at a time for like $12.50 a pattern, but I was able to get all 6 finches in that set right there.
Okay.
So I immediately purchased them. So I'll be stitching some birds. Now I saw this
Thread keep.
thread keep. It says, use not fat, use fluffy. I think that's so
Yes.
funny. It's a sheep, and I love puns like that. I got a scissors and measuring tape
okay.
set and another pair of scissors that are really tiny little snips. Then I also got these scissors, which I love, for snips as well. You know, scissors are not made in the United States either.
Most of them aren't.
Most of them
Maybe
are not.
You can find some.
And this is a pair of embroidery scissors that has this sheath with it. I love getting the sheath with it.
The polka dots.
Yeah. Then I got some beeswax. I think it's just plain
Why?
beeswax.
Why?
Because I thought that I didn't bring my sponge, and then you brought me one. So, but I'd already purchased it.
Oh, this beeswax bliss.
I got this for a scissors point protector,
Mm-hmm.
and remember
You changed your mind on that one because I got
Yeah.
fish.
Emerald City?
Uh-huh.
We needed red for her shoes at
Oh,
the
that's
end.
right. So you grabbed
So
some.
there's the red for that.
Ooh, man, that's some thick red.
And this is a snag repair tool. It's different than the snag nabbit.
Oh, but because it's got a fat one in there
Yeah.
for bigger, maybe for canvas.
And then I got some John James needles,
just plain
size
needles?
24.
Oh, okay.
Because mostly what I had there were 26s, and I
Mhm.
needed some 24s. So that was my big haul
Wow.
from Sandy's.
This is. It's called
Sandy's
Facets.
Cross Stitch on the Go is my #1 cross stitch store. If you ever have a chance to go, it's just like a treasure trove when you go in there. She has thousands of patterns, I'd say.
Mhm.
And
She does.
She's also a needlepoint store.
Mm-hmm. Counted canvas.
Counted canvas.
Oh, sorry.
Lots of little gadgets. You got your Evertights there,
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. Some project bag
Yazzies. She carries Yazzies.
things, Yazzies, yeah, and also the ones that you can stitch on.
Oh yes, the shepherd's bush ones.
Yeah, so
Mm.
she has just
The
about
ones you
everything.
stitch the shepherd's bush
And she's
pattern.
got
on.
a lot of mill hills.
Yeah, a lot of mill kits.
and little Christmas ornament ones. So, and threads. Oh my goodness.
Oh
She's
yeah.
got a ton of threads to choose from.
The overdyes, the Karen collection.
Yes.
She's got the white,
She's
the
got
silks, the pearl cotton, the one that's the equivalent of the 12 pearl cotton. So she's got the wildflowers, water lilies, watercolors.
She has all the pearl cottons,
And she has gentle arts and sampler threads and weeks.
Rainbow gallery and
Yes, those and silk ribbons and stuff like that.
all kinds
you
of
use the stuff you use
stuff.
on counted canvas.
Yes. So I highly recommend Sandy's Cross Stitch on the Go.
Canoga Street, Hendersonville.
And then the only thing I have left is the Stitchy Kindness. Did you already show yours?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to finish up with yours.
I just have Stitchy
Don't forget
Kindness
to put that
left.
stuff back in your bag.
I will. You want to start with yours?
Well,
It was our birthday.
it was. So on the 18th, we originally were going to do tea on the 18th, but there's a group of ladies, there are a few ladies that get together, like, was it the third Monday of the month or something? I don't know. At a friend's, at one, and they stitch and then they do lunch. Well, one of the ladies there made project bag with she told me what it was, and I can't tell you what it is. It's not lavender and it's not columbine. It's is it lupine? I don't know. I can't remember what she said it was, but it came from a quilt shop that she'd seen, and it's a project bag, and I like the ones with the zipper on top. And she also made a scissors fob for me. It's got a seahorse on it, and it's got this cute little tassel. I have not put it on a pair of scissors, as you can tell.
I can't find my scissors fob that she gave me, but it had a cute little turquoise, almost whale charm.
Maybe it's on a pair of
But
scissors.
I had a project bag because I've been very interested. I'm into literature-based things, so Beatrix Potter is one of the things that I'm interested in. And she made me this Beatrix Potter bag, which I absolutely love. And inside, she had this pattern with all the little characters on it. I just love it. So I'll be stitching some Beatrix Potter in the future. And,
Oh gosh, that's a lot of colors.
but that's for all of them. So,
Yeah, but didn't you say it was a birth sampler?
yes, that's what it is.
And you said it's only 100 by 100?
I did the math wrong. I meant to tell you it's not 100.
I
It's
didn't
like
think it was
more like 200 by 200.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because it doesn't.
216 by 216.
Okay. I don't think there's numbers on the chart.
No, they don't have
so
numbers on the
I
chart.
was trying to do my own numbers
No,
and
but
it
it
was
tells you right there.
wrong.
216 by
200
216.
by 200.
Because I was like, if it was 100 by 100 and I did it on 20 count, it'd be 5 by 5, and that wouldn't be big enough.
But it'll be 10 by 10 if you do it there, and then that'd be big enough.
Well, I said 22 count, yeah.
So,
But
anyway,
I don't know if I want it. It looks
I
pretty
love all those
detailed.
little characters.
I only have till December.
And they're all little, they're not really that big, because they fit around the circle almost like a clock.
Right.
You know? So,
I don't know.
I just love having all the little characters in there.
They are cute. Too bad it's not a dog in there. They got a cat, but no dog.
There is no dog in the story.
In the story, I know.
So, so that's the end of Stitchy Kindness.
Mm-hmm.
And so all that's left is plans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of my plans, I did inventory, is to go buy some DMC. You can see I'm missing a lot of colors, and this doesn't even list all the colors. The entire row of 3700s. Do we even have 37s anymore?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got 37.99, 68, and 66.
Yeah, there's bunch more,
And then-
and then you're missing the 02
Yeah,
through
I don't
35
have
or something.
any of those. I don't have anything
That's a
after
old
38.55.
one.
Because there's 4,000s and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote down numbers that weren't on the chart that I do have. But as you can see, I have a lot of gaps to fill.
Yeah, but that chart's not even complete.
Hobby Lobby's already announced 16 cents per skein.
So they're going from
Price rise.
53 to 69, which is still cheaper than what Michael's has been 79 for the past year.
Barefoot's raising theirs like 20
From
cents.
75 to 95, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's like 20 cents. I may be wrong, but I think that's what it is. And that's just before the tariffs have really hit. I mean, if this tariff situation continues, it's going to get harder and harder to find these materials. And that's just not DMC, it's needles, fabric. You know, Zweigert is made in Germany.
Yes, it is.
And
Charles Craft isn't made anymore.
A lot of the fabric, even the fabric that we buy at the fabric store, you know, to use as backing and stuff like that, that's not made in the United States.
No, but I got a pretty good stash for right now. So I could make project bags for a while.
Tomorrow, Sally, Candy, and I are going to go buy some DMC. So
I'm gonna look at my list.
I have more DMC. It's bobbinated and it's old, but as Sally could see from the fish in Summer Quaker, the colors aren't right. They're so old that the colors aren't. I went ahead and did them. I went ahead and did them, but I didn't think they looked right. But I just thought.
Dull. But she might have mislabeled them.
I don't know,
Angie.
So
we don't know on that one.
That's one of my major plans, and then you'll see what I'm going to do with that inventory in just a minute. So
you go ahead and do that because I got something to say about that.
I'm doing Sports September. Now I'm not doing stitching sports items. You know, like Adelaide, she's doing. What is she doing? Space September. She's on Space September.
Yes, I
and
on Facebook.
Somebody's doing a Jen Fiber talk or something. She's doing Owl September, and and then of course there's Sampler September. So there's a lot of these out. Well, I'm doing Sports September, but what I'm doing is using sports teams that I watch to determine what I'm going to stitch on. Instead of spinning a tiny decision wheel, I'm going to base it on what I watch. When it comes to football, I won't be watching Liberty, by the way. I have two teams I'm going to follow. You know, the gridiron grind that everybody's talking about. That
well, a lot of people are talking about.
Kim,
can't say everybody.
Hollenbeck came up with. I'm doing two college teams. One is Clemson, which is a purple and orange colored team. So I'm doing the purple Christmas ball, which I need to do as a restart on that one. And then Liberty is this pattern right here in the corner, right down here in the corner, and I'm going to do it on this pink fabric. So,
oh, that's what that is up there.
And so that's anytime Liberty plays, I will figure out their scores. Now, I don't count stitches, so what I'm going to do is say they score 30 points, that counts as 300, and which would be 3 hours. And I'm going to cap it at 32, because in the past, like WVU scored 92 points. I'm not doing 9 hours on that project.
Think about how much progress you'd get if you did.
I'm capping at 30. So, anyway, I'm doing Clemson and Liberty. I'll watch Clemson, but Liberty, I'm just going to find out the score, probably, because I haven't even seen Liberty play on YouTube yet, so I don't know. That's how I watch the teams, is on YouTube the day after. Also, for my plans, is our chapter's doing a random act of kindness tree for February. And I can't show that pattern.
No, because it's the pattern.
I've been not assigned, kind of chosen, but you know, 2 patterns to do as ornaments. One is a dog that says adopt or rescue, which is a random act of kindness. And I'm going to change the dog's colors to black with a little bit of gray around the muzzle, like
you might change
Gus is.
You might have to change the words then to different colors.
Well, yeah, they'll probably be white. I don't know. And then I put 3371 in there, but I need to change it to black. Anyway, the other one is a sign that says something like, when someone does a good job, give them a good review. That's what you should do. Instead of complaining all the time, you know, talk about the waitresses who do the good jobs and the restaurants that do a good job and that kind of thing. So I gotta do those 2 random act of kindness things. So the last part of my plans, I'm still going to continue Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, so I'm going to finish that Eeyore in September, because that'd be 3 more quarters, so 3 more Wednesdays I should get that done. And the Coffee Magic that we're doing together, it's my turn to do that one. And of course the temperature stitching that we're doing. Is there something else we're doing together that I need to do?
No, because I got the Emerald City.
Yeah. So, we'll talk about the one you're getting ready to start soon. The other thing I'm doing is volleyball. I watch a lot of volleyball, and I love September because I can watch curling. I get to watch the end of the baseball season for Major League Baseball. I get to watch, I'm not a football fan, but I'm going to do the gridiron grind just because of that. But volleyball is the key thing that I watch. I used to coach volleyball, and I'm really into that. So I took the top 10 teams, and I took whatever whips I had left in the year of whips, because I chose 10 whips. And the ones that I've already finished, I've got in purple over here, and that's when I'm going to be doing floss drops for all those DMC that I purchased tomorrow.
Oh.
Anytime I watch Kentucky, Wisconsin, Penn State play, I'll be doing floss drops. If 2 teams are the same, you know, two of the teams here are playing each other, if I have time, I'll try to do both. But if not, then I'll choose. I get to choose. So anyway, the year of whips I have left, a Peacock, Harbor Your Strength, which is actually the Ocean of Wisdom, which I should be able to finish this month. Wilbur the Pig from Charlotte's Web by Teresa Kogut. Flea Market Flowers, which everybody should know by now. When I Survey from Heartstring Samplery.
Yeah.
I'm halfway done on that one. And of course, His Eye is on the Sparrow. So Sally and I have a little bet about who's going to finish theirs first. Mine is really small. But
I've ripped it out twice for you.
I just am having a hard time getting it done because it's got that watercolors. Is it watercolors? Whatever.
Yeah, it's watercolors.
And
be separated.
It's a nightmare for me. And you're supposed to do it so that it looks like it's striped. And
because it's a variegated floss.
Yeah. I'm just not good at that kind of thing. So anyway, that's basically my plans.
Okay, well my plans for the gridiron, it's a combination of stitching on the orange fabric, but I have this old booklet called Tiger Paws, and yes, there's a pattern that says Clemson is the University of South Carolina right there. Right there. Anyway, we had that discussion yesterday at Lions Club. When I finish the one I'm working on now, I have some others that I want to do, and I'll just rotate through. And it may just be, I may be going with the score. It may die. It depends. Saturday night, it's probably going to be a low scoring game.
Yeah. So if they score 0, we might just go ahead and do what we can, or we can just choose to skip it because we got a list of so many others that we're.
Well, Angie does. Sally does not. But anyway, let's go on. Well, Sally does. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And the other thing is, Angie was talking about what are you doing in September? Sports September. But we, Sampler September. I like to do samplers. And Angie was watching Crafty Emily, and she was stitching on Long Dog Samplers, Count Your Blessings, and she said, Sally, you need to go see that. And so we will be starting, I will start it on September 1st, which is Monday, and because I've got the fabric, and I'm pretty sure I've already pulled the threads, picked the threads. I think I made a list and went to the store and got them. They're just not on Flosstube, so I'll do that too. And then it's on 16 count cream and sugar by Fiber on the Whim. We were gonna order it when we ordered the peridot, but they were out, and they finally just last week or the week before they said it was in, so I jumped on it and went ahead and got it. And we may switch out some of those reds for some brighter blues. I'll have to pull the threads and look at them. But we'll be rotating that one too. Like we are rotating the Emerald City and the Coffee Magic. And that's pretty much it. And of course I'll continue working on trying to keep up with the temperature chart. I want to finish the snow globe, and I need to work on his eyes on the sparrow, because once I finish page 8, I kind of stopped for a minute. So
That's okay, it's August, so it's the 8th month.
Well, yeah, it is the 8th month, but I was wanting to do a page. I was hoping to be finished by August. I was hoping to do a page every 2 weeks, but there's a lot of stitching in that.
Oh, I thought you were doing a page a month, so I figured you'd be done.
But see, there's 24 pages, and so it
Oh.
would take me 2 years if I
Didn't
did
know
a
that.
page a month.
Okay.
Now, I was hoping to do 2 pages a month, but the
Well,
ones on the edges, though,
you're
are
making
smaller pages.
Tremendous progress, so.
Well, thank you very much. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I
Um,
could just stitch on that and get it done, but then Angie would have all the projects to show, and Sally would have the blanket. And that'd be it. So it wouldn't be very exciting. So the last thing we have is the drawing for the bag.
That you thought we forgot.
We did not. We did not. Oops. It goes this way. Okay. And it is according to this, it's a 14 by 13 inch bag. It's a vinyl front, and it's cute. It's cute, but neither Angie nor I like vinyl front bags. So
Now, we do have 2 entries for those of you who entered it
Second.
on both Flosstubes.
Right. Well, no, I said they had to go back to the original Flosstube, the Flossiversary, and if they entered a second time, they're in there twice. So I think I have 11 pieces of paper. No, I have 9 pieces of paper in there. As you can see, they're all folded the same way. They're the same size, and so we will see. I'm gonna let Angie pick it. So if someone doesn't get their name called, it won't be my fault. All right. So I'm just gonna go and let it show. It's upside down.
I have no idea what that says.
No, it's Sherry Bisbee 3101.
Oh, the lady who made us our bags won a
Yes,
bag.
She won a bag, and so rather than us mail it, I'm sure someone's gonna see her in the next couple of weeks. So we'll just take it to you, Sherry. Congratulations, and we hope you enjoy it. And we'll put that. We can put that in the comments. All right.
Okay.
And there's nothing else we got to say, I don't think.
And so we thank you for watching us.
Joining us. Yeah, we didn't do all that stuff in the beginning, did we? Because we had
No.
us in our laps.
We would like to thank our subscribers. And I started to bring the remote and show people how to do subscribe again. But if we would welcome any subscribers, new and old, to watch our next Flosstube. And we hope that you will continue to support all Flosstubes that you can. Just by hitting the like button is a major deal. So we ask that you remember that
You are
you're stronger than you know.
Bye.